Very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, and we welcome you to Wichita Heights High School for today's Greater Wichita Athletic League and Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League Challenge Game featuring the Lady Grizzlies and the Maize High Lady Eagles. If you're watching this game, in all likelihood, you're watching it as a podcast because it had been previously announced this game would not be broadcast. So let me take you very quickly through the circumstances that got us on the air today. First of all, the game was originally scheduled to be played at Park City Arena, a.k.a. Hartman Arena, at 12:30 this afternoon. The current time is 4 o'clock. The game was canceled because of the snowstorm we got here in Wichita last night, where Mother Nature dumped an additional 6 inches on us, on top of the 4.5 inches we got 3 days ago. So today was declared another snow day by all the schools in the Wichita metro area, including ours. And when they called it a snow day, they canceled that game or postponed that game. The reschedule would not work at Park City, so the rescheduled games today are being played at neutral sites, and that is why we are at Heights High School tonight. Heights being a neutral site for this game. When the game got moved to a 4:15 tip, it opened up a window where I was able to do the game, and I instantly, of course, agreed to do so, and that's why we are here. We are at Heights High, and we're getting ready for the Grizzlies and the Eagles to tip it off here. My name's Kevin Arkin. I'm joined by our executive producer tonight, Andy Isbell, and we sure thank him for all of his efforts. We'll thank him in advance. Okay, it only cost me a drink and a hot dog, and it was well worth it, let me tell you. And if you do a good job, I'll double the pay next time. So there we go. Grizzlies come in 2-5 on the season. The Eagles, to be honest with you, I'm not sure of their record, but it's going to be very similar to ours. When they put these matches together, they match teams with equal strength or roughly even win-loss records to keep the games as competitive as possible. That being said, tomorrow night at 7:30, we will be at Park City Arena, where the Grizzly boys at 7-0 will take on the Derby Panthers, also 7-0. Somebody's going to come out of that game with a loss on their record. So that ought to be a barn burner. Derby is ranked number 2 in the state. We're ranked number 6 last time I looked. And that's in 6A, of course. Both schools are 6A schools. So that'll be a good one. But we've got one here to do first. The Grizzlies are coming off a loss to Cape and Mount Carmel on Friday night. So they're looking to rebound after their 2-game winning streak. They come in 2-5, and they're hoping to change that and change their fortunes here today. Andy, you want me to help you aim that? Or we're cutting off part of the court. Let's go. Perfect. That's perfect. Want to send our thanks also to the athletic director here at Heights High, Tracy Nigg. Tracy is such a joy to work with. It's always a pleasure to do so, and we thank her for her hospitality. We're getting ready for the national anthem.
Today's game features the Maize Eagles from the AVCTL and the Wichita Grizzlies from the GWAL. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means following the rules, speaking and acting responsibly, and showing courtesy and respect to fellow fans, the officials and coaches, administration, and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make
Now it's time, folks, for the national anthem. That's the national anthem here at Heights High School. We're getting set to introduce the starting lineups, and I'm going to give them to you by school, and we'll start with the designated visiting team tonight, and that's the Maize High Eagles. Eagles will be wearing black uniforms with white numerals and red trim. Leading it off, a junior number 1, Kaylee Allen. Senior number 2, Charlotte Herbs. Junior number 13, Lexi Ship. Senior number 21, Riley Fry. And senior number 25, Adley Pierce. The Eagles are coached by Shelby Hillman. She's assisted by Rocky Helm, Camille Hubert, and Victor Mersado. Now the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies today. A 5'9" junior forward, number 5, Anaya Simpson. 5'5" senior guard, number 10, Daisha Johnson. 5'8" senior guard, number 12, Star Lede. 5'10" junior guard, number 30, Aubrey Navarrete. And rounding out the starting lineups, a 6-foot senior forward, number 34, Cameron Stubbs. The Grizzlies are coached by Christina Commons, assisted by LaShona Jones. The managers are Aaliyah Richard, April Isbell, Amaya Bates, and Jocelyn Shalise. And the Grizzlies, of course, are in their home whites as the designated home team. They will play from left to right here in half number 1. Oh, this is going to be tough. And Andy and I are a two-man crew, so we're 2 men short here. The pictures are going to be great. The graphics, I don't make any guarantees. Getting out there for the opening tip for Northwest, it's going to be Anaya Simpson. And for Maize, it'll be Riley Fry. Whistle blows, the ball is tipped, and we're underway. And we have a stoppage immediately. I guess they didn't like the tip. We're going to do it over. And the Grizzlies win the opening tip. With it on the near side is Star Lede. Star passes it over on the far side now to Daisha Johnson. Back to Star Lede. Navarrete with it now. Trying to penetrate the defense of the Eagles. Shot is blocked by the Eagles, and they get the rebound. That'll be Curbs with the rebound. And they work the ball down the floor from right to left. On the far side, Pierce with it. Now giving it to Kaylee Allen. And they're going around the perimeter as well. There's a loose ball. Who's going to get it? Maize comes away with it. Kaylee Allen recovers it. Sends it over to Curbs. And now back to Pierce again, top of the key. And there's a long rainbow 3 that misses, and that was taken because of the shot clock, and Grizzlies come away with it. Navarrete with it, gives it over here on the near side to Lede. Into the corner, Simpson, back to Navarrete. Top of the key for three. Leday's is short. Rebound goes to Maize, and it will be Eagles ball. 90 seconds in. No score here at Heights High between the Maize Eagles and your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. If you're joining us live, and there's a three ball, and Maize is on the board. If you're just joining us, I don't know how you found us. This is a real last-minute arrangement here today. As I mentioned earlier, we were not expecting to play a game, to broadcast a game today. Navarrete puts up a rainbow. It's short, and it's rebounded by Pierce. Down the floor it comes. Curbs off the glass. Count it. Grizzlies trail 5-0. Leday will bring it up the floor for Northwest. Navarrete on the near side in front of the Eagles bench. Into the paint to Stubbs. She sends it back out. Now across the way, a three for Navarrete is good. Three ball. It's 5-3. Adley Pierce surveying the damage. And now deep it goes into the near corner. That was what pass is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Maize. One of the best things about these challenge games and this challenge series is that every team in this series is playing a team they don't play in the regular season. And that's the beauty of this tournament. There's a three off the heel, no good. Rebounded out of bounds. Turn it over to Northwest. Leday again bringing it across the timeline, gives it to Navarrete on the near side. Into the paint, intercepted. Here comes Maize. 2-on-1 now. A pass and the basket. Great pass from Curbs to Allen, and Allen finishes it off. Grizzlies down by 4. Now there's an intercepted pass, and Curbs is going to have a walked-up lay-in. Oh, and she missed it. Put back is good, however. And a timeout has been taken by Northwest. It's a 30-second timeout. 4:27 to go, first quarter. 9-3, Grizzlies trail. Maize Eagles. They have not led in the game. And the possession arrow is pointing toward Maize. I don't mind telling you that the photographer to my left is a lot prettier than the one to my right. That's all I'm going to say. One of the Maize photographers is next door to us. Grizzlies bring it down the floor, and they make a substitution as Aubrey Lohman has come into the game, number 1. We'll give you the 5 on the floor here again as soon as we can. Also in the game is J.C. Schur. There's a nice basket by Anaya Simpson. So on the floor with Simpson, again, it's Lohman, Schur. Kylena Hallman also came in, number 33. And finally, number 42, Thomarie Griffin. So we have a completely different 5 here now than we did moments ago. That's Pierce driving it and handing it off. Back to Curbs. Curbs is going to try a 3, and it's off the front, no good, and it goes out of play to Northwest. Grizzlies with a chance to cut into some of this lead here. Leday will bring it down the floor to Hallman. Kylena lost the handle, fights forward on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball called, arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports. And on the alternating possession, it will belong to Maize. Eagles bring it down. Pierce gives it to Curbs, back to Pierce. Pierce thinking about a long bomb, thought the better of it. Simpson steals the ball and gives it to Lohman, who brings it down the floor. Cross the way to Schur into the corner for Lede. Schur bounce pass to Navarrete. She doesn't make the basket, but count a foul here for a chance at some free throws for Navarrete. Foul is charged to Charlotte Herbs. Curbs' first foul and the team's first. First free throw by Navarrete is good. She's got 4 of the 6 points. I'm sorry, that's Hallman, not Navarrete. Beg your pardon. So I withdraw my second remark as well. Kylina Hallman will have one more. And they're both good. Nothing but net twice. Good job. Pierce gives it off to Malaysia Ingram, number 3, who came into the game. Back to Pierce. Pierce in trouble, gets it back to Ingram. Back to Pierce. Pierce trying to drive in the paint. We got a blocking foul called against Northwest. It'll be charged to Star Lede, and that'll be her first. Team foul number 1 for Northwest. And another foul called. This one's going to be charged against Simpson. That's her first. This one time we'll be shooting free throws. First one is short. I'd love to tell you who's shooting. I think it's Alexis Thompson, but I can't get her hair out of the way. And she missed them both. Rebounded there by Aubrey Lohman. Here come the Grizzlies down the floor now. They got a chance to tie or go ahead. And we have a whistle. Ball will stay with Northwest. J.C. Schur will bring it in. Now they're going to switch it out, and it'll be Lohman doing the work. Lohman's pass comes in to Simpson and back out to Star Lede. Into the corner to Lohman. Lohman sends it across the way. Schur with some room gives it to Hallman. She's double teamed there. And the ball goes up, and a 3 ball by Aubrey Lohman gives the Grizzlies the lead. 10-9 Northwest. Abby Saba for Maize just came into the game. Number 12. Pierce with it, gives it off. That's Ingram driving into the lane, and she's fouled going up. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Simpson. That's Simpson's second. Free throws coming here. First one is good. And we're tied at 10. Now substitutions for Northwest. Cameron Stubbs comes in. And all along with Navarrete. So for some rebounding height. Second free throw now. Is off the heel, no good, and rebounded by the shortest person on the floor, and that's Schur. Maize comes away with it. Pierce into the corner, gives it to Thompson. Now around the horn it comes. That's Ship with it. Ship into the lane. Good pass to Ingram, but she can't finish it. Ball is rebounded. Northwest has it. And I think Schur traveled. Yes, she did. Pierce will inbound it for the Eagles. In it comes, and an instant three attempt is short. Rebounded by Cameron Stubbs. Here come the Grizzlies back down. Cameron gives it to Navarrete. Into the paint, back to Stubbs. Here's a three ball by Navarrete. Good! And the Grizzlies lead by 3. They trailed in this quarter, 5-0. Only 25 seconds left in the quarter. That one misses. Who's going to get the rebound? Out of bounds it goes to Northwest. There are 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Grizzlies inbound. We're back underway. Shot clock is off. And a foul call. It's on Lexi Ship. That's her first. Only the second team foul in this quarter. So nobody's going to be over the limit. 13 to go. Hartman thought about a three. Now she's double teamed and in trouble. Gives it off to Navarrete. Back to Hartman, who drives, puts it up, and it's blocked. Out of bounds with half a second to go in the quarter. And the Grizzlies have called a timeout here. They're going to try and work a play up. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay home here. 0.6 of a second on the game clock. Our graphics are not quite that sophisticated. They don't go down to tenths of a second. Pretty good first quarter for the Grizzlies. They trailed 5-0 very early and then came back. They've done a 13-5 run since then. Okay, Navarrete will inbound it. It's going to be a touch and a shot. That's all they can do. Now they're going to give it to Lohman instead. Lohman, you better hurry. The shot's taken, but it's way short. And that's the end of the first quarter. Not a bad quarter. At the end of one, it's Northwest 13 and Maize 10. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Stay tuned. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Basketball. Grizzlies Basketball on the Internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Maize, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web. Northwest will inbound to begin play here in the second quarter. We'll give you the 5 on the floor here in just a moment. We have Aubrey Navarrete, Cameron Stubbs. Daisha Johnson has come into the game. There's a 15-footer off the heel, no good. Aubrey Lohman. I missed somebody. Kylina Hallman is who I missed. And that's the 5 on the floor for Northwest here to start the second quarter. Lohman for 3. Off the front, no good. Rebounded by Pierce for Maize. And she brings it down the floor herself, dishes it off. Gets it back now. Oh, underneath, Curbs got around Cameron Stubbs, couldn't get a good shot off, and Stubbs gets the ball back. Nice defense by the Grizzlies and by Stubbs. Well, that ball's going to be that was going to be intercepted anyway. I could have run down and gotten that one. Grizzlies will inbound. That's Lohman with it, giving it off to Johnson. Back to Navarrete, back to Stubbs now at the free throw stripe. Navarrete for three, it's going to be way off the mark. Batted back by Lohman, and it's going to be Maize high basketball. 6:35 to go till halftime. Grizzlies with a 3-point lead. No scoring in the second quarter as of yet. Took a while to get things going in the first quarter as well by each team. Pierce. That one's blocked and picked off by Hallman. Here come the Grizzlies back. Lohman is tripped. That's 2 minutes in the penalty box. First foul of the quarter for Maize. And the foul's on Pierce. That's her first. Grizzlies quickly inbound, and we're back underway. Hallman driving. Oh, and lost the handle. She had the shot, but lost the handle. Now here's Navarrete putting one up, and she's fouled going up. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Foul is on Curbs. It's her second. First free throw lips out. Get one more here. 1 out of 2. Grizzlies lead by 4. Star of the day will come in now for Navarrete. And we're underway here. Pierce sends it over on the near side to Allen. And Allen pulls it out. Now into the corner it goes for Curbs. Curbs drives to the basket unmolested and scores. She found a lane big enough to drive a truck through and took advantage of it. And we have a whistle. Emma Hayes will come in for Maize, who will replace Pierce. Hayes wearing number 4. Allen with it on the near side. Puts it in to Hayes. Now Hayes is going to try a three-pointer. It's off the front, no good. Knocked out a play by Northwest. Oh, they gave it to Northwest. We'll take that every time. Aubrey Lohman with it. Back out here to Stubbs. And back over to Lohman. That was dangerous, but it worked out okay. Lohman now fighting for the ball. And comes away with it. Nice job. And then she threw a pass that got intercepted there by Ship. And here comes Maize right back down the floor. Hayes dishes it out. It's a long two, and it doesn't go. And it's rebounded there by Hallman. She tried to knock it off a player, but it ended up in our hands anyway. Star of the day is fouled. Foul is on Kaylee Allen. That's her first. Third team foul in the quarter. Star of the day with it. Gives it over to J.C. Schur, who just came into the game. Schur's going to try a three, and it bounces off, no good, and we're going to have a pushing foul on Stubbs, I believe. Yep, that's exactly what it is. First team foul of the quarter for Northwest. It's also Cameron's first of the night. And we're back underway. That's Hayes bringing it down the floor. No, it isn't either. I'm sorry, that's Ingram, who just came back in. Curbs into the corner for Pierce, who also just returned. Loose in the paint. Stubbs comes away with it. Lede will bring it down the floor. And that one is going to stay with Northwest. Curbs comes back out and is replaced by Parker Clark, number 15. Lohman with it. Gives it back to Lede into the corner for Navarrete. Now driving is Lohman off the glass, doesn't go. Grizzlies keep it. Star Lede with the ball. Passes it into Lohman. Lohman goes up, it's partially blocked. Here comes Maize. Underneath to Ingram, and her shot misses and is rebounded by Stubbs. A couple of good defensive rebounds here in the last minute or so. 3 minutes to go till halftime. Grizzlies lead by 2, and now a whistle. Foul is charged there to Malaysia Ingram. That's her first. JC will inbound it for Northwest. Gives it to Stubbs, and we're back at it. Stubbs double team, puts it up, doesn't go. Gets the rebound, it doesn't go, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the line and shoot a pair. And that will also put Northwest in the bonus for the rest of the half. Cameron misses with the first one. And the second one hits the heel as well. Ship with it for Maize. Gives it off to Pierce. Ingram now driving into the paint. Tried to put it up. Couldn't make it go. There's a foul. Foul is on Navarrete. That's her first. First free throw is good. Coming back in for Northwest, Kylena Hallman and Anaya Simpson, replacing Lohman and Stubbs. And we're tied at 14. Grizzlies have trailed by 5 and led by 4 in this game. Navarrete on the far side into the corner. J.C. Schur. She puts one up. It misses everything. And it coming away with it is Maize. That's Ship bringing it down the floor. Sends it into the corner. Ingram for 3. Misses everything. And the rebound to Hallman. She gives it off to Navarrete. Simpson back to Navarrete. Lede for 3. You live by the 3, you die by the 3, and right now we're dying by it. None of them are falling. Maize 2-on-1, and a shot blocked underneath. What a play. Star Lede to Navarrete. Get in there, ball. Now we have a whistle. Maize takes their first timeout. It will be a full timeout. Therefore, we will take it as well. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball. My timeouts are wrong. What team is that coming out?
Heights.
Back at Heights High, 1:42 remaining in the first half. We're tied at 14, and it will be Maize basketball. Into the paint. That pass is blocked by Lede. She almost got it. Pierce comes away with it. Now back out to Ship. Back to Pierce for a three from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Put back is good, and Maize leads again, 16-14. Lede with the ball. Hartman underneath. Pass to Simpson, who can't get the ball near the hole. J.C. Sure now. She puts one up from 6. It's blocked. Here comes Maize away with it. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Ship will pull it back out. There's 15 seconds difference between the play clock and the game clock. Underneath, we have a foul called. It's on Star Lede. That's her second. And it's team foul number 3 on Northwest. Maize will inbound. Inbound and a shot, and it misses. And we have a whistle. Grizzlies will start play again. Navarrete on the far side gives it back to Star. 22 to go. Navarrete thought about it, passes it in. Star now going to drive, and she turned it over. Travel by Lede will give it back to Maize. The shot clock is now off. Ball will be inbounded by Parker Clark. And it's last shot time now for Maize with a chance to go up by 4. Long three. Misses. Rebound to Hartman. 2 seconds. 1. Long blast is going to be way short. And we are at halftime. Been a good first half, evenly played by both teams. Grizzlies on the short end of the score at the moment. It's Maize 16 and Northwest 14. We'll be back with our halftime extravaganza, whatever there is of it, after this 60-second timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, Playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Heights High, where the Grizzlies trail Maize High 16-14 in this City League, Ark Valley League Challenge game. And the best part about this, I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to mention it again, and that is that the teams in each league get to play teams they would not normally schedule in the regular season. For example, the City League teams schedule 2 games against each of their opponents, and then they play a tournament, and that is essentially it, except for the challenge game. So it gives them a break from seeing the same opponents over and over again, and we kind of like to see different opponents, and it's kind of fun, I think, to see the girls play Maize and the boys play Derby all on the same weekend. And the boys will play Derby tomorrow night at 7:30, time approximate, because unlike this, tomorrow night's game is not the first game on the docket, it's the last. So we expect to go on the air at 7:15 with our pregame show with Andy Hill. If the games are running ahead of schedule, so will we. If the games are running behind schedule, we will go on the air at 7:15 and keep it there until our game begins. And we might give you a little bonus coverage of what's going on in the game before ours. And I don't even know who's playing in that game. Do you know, Andy, who's playing in the game before us tomorrow?
I see the schedule, but I can't remember.
I don't remember either. It doesn't matter. Whoever it is, if they're still playing at 7:15, we'll bring you the remainder of that game. Teams warming up on the floor now. The home team, the real home team, Heights High, is who you're looking at here. And I'll swing the camera around here. And the team at the other end warming up are the Trojans of Andover High out of the Ark Valley League. So that's the game that will follow ours. Not much more I can tell you, and I'm going to save what's left of my voice for the second half. So we got about 6 minutes until the third quarter begins. So go grab yourselves a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you shortly. Say where the games are. These are, but I'm thinking about these. It's obvious this game isn't. I know we're not hosting. Nice to have some results. They're all going to be good games, but they're evenly matched. Okay, we got about 4 minutes to go here till the start of the third quarter. Andy Isbell managed to rustle up a game schedule. Now, this doesn't say where the games are. It just says who's playing. Yesterday, the schedule had Goddard boys playing North, Goddard girls playing North back-to-back, and then Maize South and Carroll playing boys and girls back-to-back. I don't know if those games were all played or not because that was during the snowstorm. So the snowstorm started about 4 o'clock yesterday. Today's games have Campus and West, girls and boys, this morning. This game, it was scheduled for 12:30, now being played now. The game after us will be Andover and Heights girls. Also on the schedule, Valley Center playing South, boys and girls, and the Maize and Heights boys playing. And I assume that one will be played after the girls' game. Tomorrow's schedule, assuming that they haven't changed anything because of everything else with the weather, these are all games at Hartman Arena tomorrow. At 9 o'clock, Eisenhower boys will play against East. At 10:45, the Eisenhower girls will play against East. At 12:30, Andover Central boys will take on Cape and Mount Carmel boys. At 2:15, the Andover Central girls will take on Capen. 4 o'clock, Andover and Southeast boys will play. 5:45, Derby and Southeast girls will play. And then we are the last game of the night, and I think I told you that earlier. We're the last game of the night. We will play Derby at 7:30, time approximate. There are 6 games before us. Our friendly host, Tracy Nick, has joined us. Welcome aboard. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are we looking up?
So I was going to let you know that the other games for today that were scheduled to be at Hartman today, or at Park City Arena, are over at South High today.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Let me make sure I have that accurate schedule for you, and I'll share it with you. I put it on our social media pages, so WHTS Athletics has the announcement for that today.
Okay.
And then if you are wanting to watch the other Heights games after this game, then they'll be on our Huddle Fan app later today, or NFHS. Can't find my page. Here we go. So over at South High, Campus is playing played West boys at 2:30. Campus is playing West girls at 4:15. At 6, the Valley Center girls face off against the South girls, and that's followed by their 7:30 p.m. boys game, Valley Center versus Wichita South at South.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much. How's life treating you?
I was doing great.
Were you expecting to do this today?
Not today, but you know what? I'm glad we were able to get our games in.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. Get the games in. I love this challenge series because you're playing teams you would not play in the regular season.
Yep, we enjoy it. We enjoy partnering with the AVCTL on this and getting them involved and coordinating it. So we look forward to them hosting next year and continuing the challenge. That was our goal.
Yeah, so you don't play at Hartman tomorrow, do you?
We do not. So we'll finish up tonight, but all the games as scheduled for tomorrow will be back up at Park City Arena. Yes.
Okay, great. All
so
right.
maybe we'll see you there.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Hey, if I'm there, come over. I'll put a headset on you.
Sounds great.
We'll visit.
See you, Ken.
All right, thank
you,
you, Tracy. Okay, we are underway here in the third quarter, and we want to thank Tracy Nick for stopping by and bringing us up to speed. She's just a tremendous host. An absolute pleasure to work with, one of my good friends here in the City League. Grizzlies playing from right to left here in the third quarter. That's Simpson putting it up and missing. And now there's a shot by Maize from the corner off the heel. That misses. Rebounded by Stubbs. On the floor with Cameron Stubbs, Aubrey Navarrete, who's got the ball. Starla Day, Anaya Simpson, and Daisha Johnson. The starting five is back out there for Northwest. Simpson puts it up, misses, but draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair with a chance to tie the score. Simpson's first one rattles out, no good. Simpson puts up another. And she missed them both. Unfortunate. And Maize gets the rebound. Here they come down the floor. Ship gives it off to Pierce. Pierce to Allen. Back to Pierce now, and over here in the corner is Ship again. Allen for three. Off the glass, rebounded by Simpson, and here comes Northwest back. That one is blocked and taken away, and bringing it up the floor is Alexis Thompson. Her shot misses. She gets the ball back, however. Ship feeds it in. Pierce thought about a three. That one is way short from 12 feet. Ball's out of bounds, and it will turn over to Northwest. Lede brings it up the floor. Navarrete to Stubbs. Lede, she thought about a 3-2. And that one is intercepted. Ship for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Northwest. Another steal, this time by Pierce, and she'll lay it in. Grizzlies down by 4. They've trailed by as much as 5 in this game. That was early. And they've led by as many as 4. That one's going to go over and back. Well, they could do nothing with that. If she'd have touched it, it would have turned it over anyway. Lohman comes back in for Northwest, replacing Navarrete. Maize will inbound the ball. We have a jump ball called, and on the alternating possession, it will belong to Northwest. Lohman will bring it down the floor for the Grizzlies. Across the way it goes to Lede. Stubbs underneath, ball's up, misses, rebounded by Simpson. She puts it up and it doesn't go, and it's taken down by Pierce. Here comes Maize back. Grizzlies can't make a basket all of a sudden. Of course, neither can Maize at the moment. Lede with the ball for Northwest. Let's get a good possession here, ladies, and put some points on the board. Bowman into the paint to Stubbs. Nice bounce pass. And a foul going up. We're going to be shooting free throws again. This one is on Riley Fry. That's her first. Team foul number 2. First free throw, nothing but net. Nothing but net twice. That's what we want to see. Grizzlies are down by 2 again. Aubrey Lohman gets it and steals it. Now it gets knocked out of bounds. Whose ball is it? And they're going to give it to Maize. Good play by Aubrey Lohman, though. Loose ball on the floor. Nice ball handling, and a 3 ball misses everything. And that one gets bounced off of Lohman. Pretty good play. Grizzlies are going to sub in 3 players. Ship comes back in along with Navarrete and Hallman. And taking a seat, it'll be Startle-A-Day, Stubbs, and Daisha Johnson. Around the horn it goes. Pierce with it in the paint, puts it up off the glass, no good. Kylena Hallman with the rebound, gives it to Navarrete, and here comes Northwest back. That ball went right through the wickets of Bowman, and bringing it back down now for Maize. Doesn't matter that Parker Clark got it down there. The ball was picked off by Northwest. Back and forth we go. Maize has yet to score in this quarter. And that one doesn't go either. Northwest ball. Maize making a substitution here. They got that done. Now the Grizzlies inbound, and we're back underway. With 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Grizzlies down by a pair. In the paint, Hallman. Oh, and she got hammered. Right in the chops. Foul is charged to Malaysia Ingram. That's her second. Team foul number 3. Hallman's still dealing with her eye injury. She's going to come out. I don't know if she got a contact moved or what, but she's replaced by Cameron Stubbs. We have a foul called on Northwest on the inbound play on Stubbs, an offensive foul. Ingram gives it to Curbs. Ship sends it in the corner, back to Curbs, back to Ship now. Scoop doesn't work. And we have a violation against Maize. I don't know if it was 3-second violation or what, but Stubbs with it. Navarrete in the corner for Lohman. She can't get her 3 to go. It was a little flat going in. Out of bounds to Maize High. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Grizzlies down 18-16. And make that 20-16. Stubbs gives it to Scher. JC knocked out of bounds to Northwest. J.C. Sure sends it to Lohman, and Lohman is hammered. I'm not sure who the foul's on. They haven't put it up. The foul is charged to Emma Hayes. That's her first. Team foul number 4. Sure, oh, she had it and lost the handle. We're going to have a jump ball. Yes, we are. And on the alternating possession, it'll go to Maize. I've already said it, so I won't say it again. But it is a dumb rule. Allen comes back in, replacing Ingram. Curbs with it. Now to Pierce. Back to Allen. Allen sends it out. To Pierce again. Ship for 3. Off the rim. No good. Put back by Curbs. Count it. And the Grizzlies are down by 6. That's their biggest deficit of the game. And that pass was intercepted but knocked out of bounds. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Ship will bring it down the floor for Maize. Into the corner. Curbs for 3. Good as gold. Curbs is on fire now. Grizzlies can't find the basket. That one's out of bounds. Grizzlies will make 3 substitutions. Lede, Hallman, and Mariah Staten, number 3, in for the first time tonight. Mariah, the 5'4" junior guard. The shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. Lede. Hallman back to Lede. Now Sure feeds it into Stubbs. Back to Lede, who puts up on the rainbow. Good! Star Lede for 3. Good way to end the third quarter, and hopefully that will have some impetus going into the fourth. At the end of 3, it's Maize 25, Northwest 19. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzly Pride Booster Club supports academic, athletics, and fine arts programs at Northwest High School. The Booster Club has donated more than $35,000 to students and staff at Northwest. They have purchased equipment, uniforms, classroom supplies, and teacher grants, and provided approximately $7,000 a year in food costs for school activities and athletic events. They would like to invite you to become a member of Grizzly Pride by volunteering at a school event.
Back at Heights High, Northwest will inbound to start play in the fourth quarter. They'll do so trailing by 6. They've led by as many as 4. They've trailed by as many as 9. Let's hope that three-pointer we just got will light a spark under the Grizzlies. Big plays do that sometimes. Sure will inbound it to Lede. Also in the game is Stubbs, Hallman, and Mariah Staten. And Mariah Staten just traveled. Out of bounds. It will stay with Maize. Reminder to join us tomorrow. There's a 3-ball. Nothing but net. And the Grizzlies are down by 9 again. Tomorrow night we're on the air at 7:15. Time approximate for the boys game against Derby out at Park City Arena. Lede, a rainbow, misses. There's a long 3. That one is good. Biggest deficit of the game now is 12. Grizzlies are letting this one get away. J.C. Sure with it. Staten underneath, trying to get it to Stubbs. Ball was intercepted, but Staten got it back. Now it's knocked out of play, and it's Maize High basketball. Allen feeds it in, trying to get it in there to Fry, and that just didn't work. Grizzlies inbound it. Star Lede dishes it off to Staten. Spin move into the paint. Staten puts it up, doesn't go, and we have a whistle, and it will be Northwest ball out of bounds. Mariah Staten almost had her pocket picked. Ooh, almost stolen there. Sure, back out to Lede. Lede puts it up. No basket, she traveled. How unfortunate that was. And Staten will come out now. Maize will bring the ball down the floor. Daisha Johnson just came into the game for Staten. There's one that's short, rebounded by Hartman. And it will be Star Lede bringing it down the floor. Been man-to-man most of the game here defensively for both teams. It is now. Stubbs dishes it wide. J.C. Sure fighting for it. And beating her to it was Curbs. Here comes Maize down the floor now. Curbs has it on the far side, sends it over here to Ship in front of us. Corner shot by Allen is way short. Ship has it and pulls it back out. Now we have a whistle. And a timeout has been taken by Maize. It is indeed a full timeout, so we'll go ahead and timeout as well. Back with more. This is Grizzly basketball.
Hey, man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
We are back at Maize High School. Northwest trails Maize 31-19 here with 5:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Possession arrow is pointed to Maize. Neither team has fouled yet in this quarter, and each team has 3 timeouts left. So everything's pretty much even statistically except the scoreboard. It'll be Maize ball. It'll be Pierce inbounding it. And she gets it into Allen. To Pierce. Pierce, top of the key. And she threw it away. Northwest ball. Daisha Johnson will inbound it to Navarrete. Leday feeding it underneath to Simpson, who just came back in. And Maize comes away with it. That's Allen dishing it forward now to Ship. Maize with a 12-point lead, trying to add to it on this possession. Curbs on the far side to Ship. Nice pass inside, but the shot missed, and it's rebounded by Hallman. Hallman brings it down the floor herself. And I take it back. That's Navarrete. Excuse me. Hallman now gives it to Navarrete. Navarrete puts it up. She's fouled. It's too bad it didn't go. First foul of the quarter for either team. And the foul is going to be charged to Lexi Ship. And that's Ship's second foul of the game. Shooting free throws. Here's the first one. Get in there. Thank you. Navarrete will get one more. And she makes them both. Grizzlies down by 10. Ship bringing it all the way down, puts it up, and it's partially blocked. Grizzlies come away with it. Star Leday will bring it down the floor for Northwest. To Navarrete. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. Leday into Hallman. To Navarrete for three. Off the heel. No good. Rebounded by Curbs. And Curbs was pressured momentarily. Gets it out here to Ship, who now gives it back to Pierce. Pardon me. Ship with it on the far side, puts it up. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Daisha Johnson. Grizzlies now need to take advantage of this. A three ball. Good! Navarrete, 4-3. And the Grizzlies get another turnover. Let's cash this one in, ladies. Johnson in the corner to Hallman. Hallman back out to Navarrete. Simpson sends it to Hallman for three. It misses. Rebound goes to Simpson. We have a whistle, and I think we have an over-the-back foul. We do. Fouls on Curbs. That's her fourth. She's the only one in the game with 4 fouls, and she's going to come out. .208 to go in the fourth. Aubrey Lohman inbounds it and gets it back, and she tried to put up a three. It was blocked, but they got her on the arm. She's going to go and shoot 3 shots here. That's what we need. Points with the clock not moving. Curbs just fouled out. That's the third team foul this quarter. Lohman's first free throw. Get in there, ball. Got to have these. Got to have them. Nice and easy. Atta girl. There's one. Down by 6 again. Get in there. Only made 1 out of 3. And now we have a whistle, and it's going to be Northwest ball. Well, it's not like we're not getting chances here, folks. Ball's inbounded, and we're back at it. We need to start scoring points because we're running out of time. Ship gets the rebound after the miss, and will bring it across the timeline herself, and obviously no hurry to do so. Into the corner for Parker. Now back. Ship tries a reverse layup. Doesn't work. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Lede for 3. Good! Star Lede for 3. And it's a 3-point game again. And we have a blocking foul. It's going to be charged to Aubrey Lohman. It's only the first foul of the quarter for Northwest. Underneath. Oh, great feed. Easy lay-in. No arguing about that. And there's a foul, and that'll stay on the floor. It's the 4th team foul against Maize, and it's charged to Parker Clark. That's her first. Back in. For 3. In and out, no good. Loose on the floor. Jump ball. Unfortunately, on the alternating possession, that good defensive play is going to be wasted because the ball goes to Maize anyway. Underneath, Ingram, easy lay-in. Now it's 7 again. There's only 30 seconds left. The Grizzlies have gotten close, and there's a steal. Grizzlies get it back for 3. Navarrete, kind of a desperation 3. 16 seconds to go in the game. Grizzlies are going to lose this one, folks, but they played well. And Maize doesn't even need to shoot it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We're final. Final score tonight, Maize High 35, Northwest 28. Pretty good ball game played by both teams. Grizzlies had the lead for a while. Got close again after getting down 9, but just couldn't pull it all the way back. And they're going to fall by 7 here tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to go over to Park City Arena, formerly known as Hartman Arena, for the boys' challenge game. They will take on the Derby Panthers, the number 2 ranked team in 6A at the moment. Both teams going into that game undefeated at 7-0, so it's going to be a barn burner. You'll want to join us. The game is scheduled for 7:30. We're scheduled to go live at 7:15. If the game goes sooner, we'll go on sooner. If it goes later, we're going to go on at 7:15 anyway. So 7:15 will be the latest that we will go on air, but you might want to check a little sooner to see if we've started early because the schedule permitted them to do so. Glad to have you on board. Thanks for joining us. Special thanks to Andy Isbell for his outstanding camera work as executive producer tonight. Sure appreciate it. And for Andy, I'm Kevin Arkin saying Grizzlies fall 35-28. Get out of the snow, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7:15. Have a good evening.